Editing. Editing refers to updating existing feature classes or creating new ones. It may include creating new features, modifying existing spatial features, or editing attributes. For example, the location of this street intersection is being moved to correct it. Topology refers to the spatial relationships between features. Ideal relationships match those in the real world, achieving logical consistency. Rows actually connect. Polygons share identical boundaries without gaps or overlaps between them. So proper editing techniques help ensure that features are logically consistent. Snapping ensures that the ends of rows or vertices of polygons match. When creating line B, moving the cursor close to line A will cause line B to end exactly on the end of line A. The distance of this interaction is called the snapping tolerance. Line C ended outside the snap tolerance and does not connect to line A. The type of snapping controls where a new line might be snapped. In end snapping, the new line will only snap to a node of the existing line. In edge snapping, the new line can snap anywhere along the existing line. In vertex snapping, the new line can only be snapped to a vertex of the existing line. Polygons are stored as complete loops. In many cases, such as parcels, the boundary between two adjacent polygons should be identical, without gaps or overlaps. Gaps or overlaps may be acceptable sometimes, such as polygons representing multiple spray applications. So you have to take care when editing to ensure properly topology. Always have a backup copy of the data just in case. Using simple maps containing only the layers you need will improve performance and minimize the chance for accidental changes. Save edits often. You can enable time-dependent saving to save every X minutes, but be aware that you cannot undo actions that occurred before the most recent save. While creating a feature class, the first step of editing is often to create a new feature class to hold the new features. The Create Feature Class tool creates the named dataset in the specified location. You need to assign the desired geometry type and an appropriate coordinate system when you create a new feature class. Editing functions are primarily found on the Edit ribbon. Clipboard group for cutting, copying, and pasting. Manage Edits group for saving and working with topology. Snapping group controls snap type and options. Features group opens panes for creating or modifying features. Selection group for making selections or working with selected attributes. The Attributes pane aids editing table values. It shows the currently selected features and their attributes. You can click a feature to edit its attributes. Right-click a feature for a context menu with useful functions. Click the layer name to change a value in all of the selected features. Sketches are provisional features used when creating or modifying shapes. The vertices and segments between them are shown. The construction toolbar is used to modify the segment type, create corners or curves, trace features, finish features, or cancel the sketch. The Vertex menu contains tools used to edit the vertices of a sketch. You can add or delete a vertex, or move a vertex. It appears when a sketch is active and the user right-clicks on the sketch. Right-click a vertex to delete it. You can right-click a segment to add a vertex on it. While creating adjacent polygons, you make the first polygon with the Polygon Construction tool. Then change to the Autocomplete Polygon Construction tool. Start inside the existing polygon, digitize a new part of the adjacent polygon, and end inside the existing polygon. Two polygons with coincident boundaries are created this way. Splitting an existing polygon, in the case of A and B, A is another way to create polygons with coincident boundaries. If more than one polygon is selected, in the case of B, the split will be applied to all of them. Logical consistency must be maintained when modifying features as well. If a polygon feature is edited, a gap is created because the adjacent polygon does not change. A map topology enables adjacent or connected features to be edited simultaneously, preserving the correct topology. A map topology tracks adjacent polygons. A shared boundary is called an edge. Many modifier tools have an Edges tab that uses the map topology. By switching to the Edges tab and modifying the edge, the correct topology is maintained. Lines connect to each other at nodes. The map topology tracks connected lines. If the Edges tab of a modifier tool is used, the lines remain connected when a node is moved. The stretch geometry, proportionally option A, moves the line smoothly instead of creating abrupt changes as option B. Annotation is a set of labels stored in a feature class with attributes for its font, size, style, and so on. Each label can be edited individually. Annotation can be generated automatically from dynamic labels or constructed one at a time. Annotation can be used in many maps and projects. Annotation is given a reference scale so that it maintains a consistent placement relative to the map features. At the reference scale, labels appear at the assigned size. Zooming out reduces the size of the labels. Zooming in makes them larger. You can create annotation. You can start by setting up dynamic labels so that they appear as desired at the reference scale or the conversion scale. You can convert the dynamic labels to annotation, saving them in a Geode database. Labels that don't fit can be created as unplaced annotation and edited later. Thank you.